Welcome back into the Delmarva Sports Insider in the 2018 Bayside Coaches Conference. We got to look at some of the teams in the north, so let's switch gears to the south. 6 teams to go through before the end of our show tonight, and we're going to kick things off with Snow Hill. The Eagles have posted a combined record of 3-37 since 2014, losing many key pieces from last year, including a Monty Allen to graduation. There's a lot of skill to be replaced, but new head coach Dietrich Downing is optimistic about his young roster and excited about the future of this team. Snow Hill, they only got 1 win last year, and it was over this team, the Washington Jaguars. The 2017 Jags allowed an average of over 42 points per game, so defense a big point of emphasis for Coach Greg Lesnicki this year. With an improved D and the return of Keontae Nutter, Washington, they could be a team to battle anyone. And featuring our first Salisbury team, the Y-High Indians. Last year, the Tribe finished 4-6, but scored in single digits in just 4 of those games. With one of the top players in all of Maryland returning, Wicomico is expecting a big 2018. Standing by with Coach Hansen is Trey and Jeff.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jonah. So, of course, joining us on the desk, Trey, I know you're going to jump in at some point. Definitely your alma mater. Y-High head coach Brian Hansen. Yeah. Coach, of course, thank you so much for joining us. And
thank you.
I know Trey left this question for me. It's been 6 years.
Playoff
drought.
I might have wrote that.
How are we going to switch, maybe turn the channel this upcoming year?
We got to do a couple things. We got to be good teammates. That's the number one thing. We've been preaching it all off season about taking care of one another. Holding ourselves accountable, holding our teammates accountable. On the field, we need to protect the football, bottom line. There was a lot of games where just drives were dying because we're putting the ball on the ground. We need to take care of the football, and it's been a big emphasis, all camp, all year we taught. It's been a major thing. So,
Coach, one of the interesting things I thought, and when I talked to you, was and a problem we never seem to have as a program was the number of kids coming out to play football. I know that enrollment has been on the decline a little bit at Y-High, but why do you think we see such lower numbers, and how do you improve those numbers to have more players out there?
Well, number one, to improve it, we've got to win. We've got to get the kids who are traditional bandwagon kids that hey, I want to be part of that. In the meantime, I mean, our recruiting efforts in the hallways. We're finally starting to get some basketball players. We got Matt Lowe.
Waller's not having that problem, right?
Yeah, no.
Everybody goes out to play basketball.
Yeah, if you're the winningest coach of all time in the state of Maryland,
exactly.
it's. But we're doing better with that regard. I just think it's a thing. Football takes a lot of commitment. It's a lot of sacrifice, and it's not every kid is prepared to do that. To know that, are we going to win? Right. So we've got to go out and handle our business this year. We've got to show kids in the school that it's something worthwhile to come out for.
So any specific players? I mean, of course, there's one on my mind. Everybody's talking about Dominic Bailey heading into this year. But do you see specific side of the ball this year really improved a few weeks into training camp?
Offense. Our offense has been the cleanest it's been since I've been there. Defensively, I think we're going to be pretty strong up front. But offensively, I really like where we're at in the backfield. We're a little thin on the offensive line, but I really like what I'm seeing.
Coach, we thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. Y-High will start their season in Ridgely against North Carolina. I'm just saying on August 31st, somebody's going home 0-1. So whether it's you or Coach McCormick over there smiling, somebody is starting the year off with the loss. Thank you so much for
I like how we paired those two teams up, 1-1. So you see one coach talk, and then you see the other coach talk. And, of course, squaring off in 13 days.
That's exactly right.
That's right. Start of the season. That's going to do it, though, for this block. But coming up, we're talking Warriors with Easton's head coach, DSI, coming right back.
Nutter from Washington High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.